Audi A3 Sportback E-tron 2016 review. Audi's hybrid A3 e-tron has been facelifted, but can it compete with its ever more sophisticated rivals? Verdict: 3-star. The A3 e-tron's visual improvements bring it in line with the rest of the range. However, with no changes to the powertrain, the hybrid Audi isn't quite as sophisticated as recently updated rivals like the BMW i3. Like all plug-in hybrids, unless you plug it in at every possible opportunity, the e-tron effectively becomes a standard petrol hatchback once the limited electric range is used, and an expensive one at that. If this doesn't fit your lifestyle, you'll be better off with a diesel. Just as the regular Audi A3 was treated to some midlife surgery earlier this year, the German brand's most eco-focused model, the A3 Sportback e-tron, has also undergone a round of revisions. It means the e-tron features the same facelift nose and other styling tweaks, including a new tail light design. However, underneath it's mechanically identical to its predecessor except for one significant change that we'll come to later. Best hybrid cars on sale. This means it still uses Audi's 148 bhp 1.4-liter TFSI petrol turbo engine in conjunction with a 101 bhp electric motor to give a combined system output of 201 bhp and a healthy 350 Nm of torque. This is a fair chunk of power in a relatively compact family hatchback, so the e-tron sprints from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 7.6 seconds. However, the extra mass of the 8.8 kWh battery pack means the Audi weighs 1,540 kilograms in total, which means the performance isn't what the power and torque figures suggest. Getting all that mass off the line takes its toll on the powertrain, but once the A3 is rolling it feels energetic up to around 40 miles per hour. It'll manage 81 miles per hour on electric power alone, but beyond about 40 miles per hour the electric motor's effect isn't as noticeable, which means the petrol engine cuts in if you ask for a burst of anything more than gentle acceleration. It's a smooth unit, and the 6-speed S-tronic DSG automatic gearbox swaps ratios without fuss in the most part. However, when you deplete the battery's energy, the transmission struggles with the transition between the petrol and electric drive modes. The gearbox sometimes clunks or doesn't shift slickly enough. And it's here where the only major change comes in. In the previous A3 e-tron there was a battery charge mode that enabled the car to use its petrol engine as a generator to top up the battery. Best hatchbacks on the market. In this facelift model, Audi has done away with this function as the TFSI unit was exposed to greater loads and therefore fuel consumption increased, which defeated the point of the e-tron's hybrid powertrain. Instead, there's a full EV mode for when the battery charge allows, a hybrid mode that intelligently manages the mix of petrol and electric power, and a hybrid hold mode, which conserves battery power to deploy in a low-emissions area like a town or city. However, without this setting for the drivetrain, once you've exhausted the e-tron's claimed 29-mile electric range, it's difficult to keep charge levels up, at which point the car becomes a regular A3 with a heavy battery pack on board. Even with clever cylinder deactivation that shuts down 2 of the 4-pot unit cylinders to improve economy, it pays to plug the A3 in to maximize efficiency. If you do, the battery pack takes around 2 hours 15 minutes to charge using a faster wall box charger, or approximately 3 hours from a standard 3-pin plug. With a full charge, Audi claims 166.2 mpg and 38 g/km CO2 for the car, which means a lowest possible BIC rating of 7% that'll benefit company car buyers. Low CO2 emissions and that EV mode range mean the e-tron qualifies for a £2,500 government plug-in car grant, which takes the list price from £35,930 to £33,430. This is still expensive, however, when a regular 2.0 TDI DSG A3 in S-line trim costs £4,595 less. The equipment spec is similar, too. The e-tron gets a 7-inch color infotainment system with SAT-NAV, DAB and Bluetooth, while sports seats, LED headlights, Autonomous braking with pedestrian detection, cruise control, and parking sensors all come as standard. The 280-liter boot is 100 liters down on the regular 5-door A3 due to the battery pack located in the back, while this also has an impact on the handling. The suspension setup is firm, but it tackles typically roughed-up British roads well enough, with the quick, pointy steering and solid body control offering plenty of composure and safety. You can still feel the extra weight at higher speeds though, while on larger wheels the chassis thumps over cat's eyes and other lumps in the road, but the dampers do their best to chamfer off any harshness. Driving fast defeats the point of the e-tron. But even when cruising, it's not the most effective hybrid, as a BMW i3 range extender offers more electric range, is smoother to drive, more refined and efficient, and costs less. Key specs. Model, Audi A3 Sportback E-tron. Price, £35,930. Engine, 1.4-liter 4CYL petrol-electric. Power/torque, 201 bhp/350 Nm. Transmission, 6-speed DSG auto, front-wheel drive. 0 to 62 miles per hour, 7.6 seconds. Top speed, 138 miles per hour. Economy/C0 to 166 mpg/38 g/km. On sale, now.